Welcome back to the Jungle Boyz podcast. We are back at it, bringing you episode 3. And to dive right in, we want to talk about the MLB deadline and one of the best players in baseball finding a new home. You want to take it from here?
Tarik Skubal, of course, as you all may know, has been dealt from the Detroit Tigers to the LA Dodgers for 3 minor league prospects. I think we gave him away for a bag of chips, but hey, that's beside the point.
How are you feeling with this this news breaking Saturday night?
I was a little irritated with it. It's basically a slap to the face of all the fan base of the Detroit Tigers, right? I mean, it's one thing to get rid of a pitcher, but to get rid of your ace when you're in contention for a wild card spot, even a wide open American League Central, it shows the team is throwing in the towel in a sense. Now, do I believe they can still make that wild card appearance? Yes. But Tarik Skubal was going to be a heavy carrier of that fantasy. And then on top of that, they go and empty the starting room. I mean, we also had Casey Mize going out, So, we're getting all these future prospects. They're young players. I get it. As a business standpoint, makes sense. Tarik Skubal, we weren't going to get anything for him here in about 2 months. I get it. Got to get something for him. Everybody's mad about the package we got for it. But you know what? At least it's something.
That's true.
So it yin and yang. I mean, I hate it, but it makes sense. I don't know.
I think the whole MLB community together, besides the LA Dodgers, don't like it for the fact he went to the Dodgers, just adding on to this superstar talent rotation that they already have. Obviously, he's going to be paired up with Ohtani and
Snow.
Just look at it. What, they're going for the 3P? It looks to me like it's not they're going for it. They are going to 3P.
They're at a 26% chance at winning the World Series. That's crazy.
Wow. That's I think it's just insane for the fact that you have one of the top pitchers, if not the top pitcher in Tarik Skubal. Obviously, he stated to the whole wide world that he was wanting to stay in Detroit. But, there was a little bit of doubt in his mind knowing that he was most likely going to get moved. And, it seemed like after the fact, he said that was a team that he was interested in playing for. Because
absolutely.
What was the quote? He had interest in them from afar? Or?
He quote unquote said he admired the team from afar.
Okay.
And he also has stated and expressed interest in playing for that team if he was traded, implying the Detroit Tigers already knew the story, right? They are not going to pay Tarik Skubal for what he wants, and who will? Oh, the other team he would love to play for because he likes
baseball.
He likes a winning organization. I get it. If we were in a better position, we won more games, and we're talking 65 wins right now, we'd keep him. I think we'd pay him. Problem is, we're a cheap organization, and our owner just doesn't want to pay these once in a generation talents. And Tarik Skubal, let's be real, is one of the best pitchers in modern memory.
That's true.
Let's be real. You just threw him on a freaking team that's already stacked with Cy Young Award winners, or runner-ups, right? Whatever you want to call it. Their owner will pay every dime Tarik Skubal wants.
Yep.
And we will not. It's that simple. And Tarik Skubal wants a World Series. It's always been the mission, he said.
Yeah.
He's not going to get that with Detroit. Not right now. And he's 29. He's not getting younger. I don't know about you, but if I want a World Series ring, I'm going to the Dodgers too. If you had that presented, why wouldn't you?
I get it. I think that I know when we were talking about it too. Even me as a Chicago fan was frustrated. But like I said earlier, the MLB community really is having a tough time getting behind it for the fact that we're tired of seeing the Dodgers win every single year. For them being able to bring in all the superstar talent, there's a lot of different things with it, but from the outside looking in, that's what people are seeing, that's what fans are seeing, and that's why it's so frustrating seeing, obviously it's a great pitcher like Skubal go to a team like the Dodgers, but I guess overall it does make sense when you put it that way too.
It does. And a lot of people are going to argue, like, oh, well, every team had the opportunity to trade for Tarik. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But you know what the Dodgers do to make that a difference in the whole conversation is Tariq Skubal already expressed interest. The owner of the Dodgers already told the world, we don't need Tariq Skubal. We want him. That in itself is huge. And the fact that he literally fleeced the Tigers, not even giving 2 of their top 10 prospects up for him, is diabolical.
Yeah.
Because what he has that everybody else doesn't have is the most money. He's got the deepest pocketbooks, and he will pay a player every dime he wants. Tariq Skubal is a player that is worth every dime that he asks for. It's proven time and time again. Now, this is another thing with the Dodgers. Everybody else could have traded for Tariq Skubal and got him for a rental. Sure, you would have had him for 2 months. Say the Cubs got him. Yeah, that's awesome. You would have had him for the remainder of the season. But in free agency, here in a couple months, do you think he's going to stay with the Cubs?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I mean, if he's chasing that bag and say the Cubs don't get what he's wanting overall and him having that market, I mean, that's
Absolutely.
an expensive piece. And what would Chicago let walk to have him stay?
Well, if you want that bag and you're able to get that bag with the team that will contend in the World Series, that's a no-brainer.
That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair. But
Yeah.
we had some other trades go on as well. We touched on your Tigers. I wanted to touch a little bit on the Cubs side of things because we, of course, went and made some moves yesterday as well.
As buyers.
As buyers. So that shows you the 2 different standpoints of what the Tigers are doing and then also what the Cubs are doing, as we did trade away Jameson Taillon to Toronto, but he was already, we sent him down for assignment beforehand. And then we went ahead and acquired Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor from the Mets. We sent our number 2 prospect to the Mets in exchange for them. And then we got Ryan Zefferjan from the Angels, but we did lose Mo Baller in that trade as well. I think you've seen a little bit of a trail go on here of the pitchers that we're bringing in to what we talked about before about how the Cubs are just having the issues with the staying healthy in their rotation. And then that wasn't even all that we got. We also went and got another pitcher, and Braxton Garrett from the Marlins. And then there's finally my personal favorite is that we went and got Kevin Gausman from the Blue Jays. And that was what we needed, a solid starter. We went and got him. And, I got to say the Cubs are in a really good spot with their pitching room after the trade deadline.
Well, a week ago, the Tigers, without doubt, had the better pitching room. How the tables have turned.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We were just having a discussion in the car the other day. You were like, oh, well, the Cubs might have these positions, but we've got this. Tigers are a better team overall. Let's bring that back. How about now?
Dude, we're sellers, dude. We're selling out. I don't know. Typical Detroit fashion. You get a monster on your team, one of the best to do it, and you just don't want him on that team, It's we could have definitely afforded him. I mean, the finances were there.
Yeah.
And we've seen that, and it's just why not keep a guy that's happy in the city, one of the best to do it. Tariq Skubal wanted to stay a Tiger.
Yeah, he made that.
Do you
public.
think he could have very public? Do you think he takes a pay cut though? I mean, we'll never know now, right? Does he come back in free agency? Doubtful.
I doubt
But
he
here's
does
the
that.
thing.
I
So
doubt he does that.
and I do too. I mean, the fact is, he had one offer in college. He got it.
No.
Seattle University. He got one team that was interested in him in the 9th round. Got it. Developed in this ranks of the Detroit Tigers. He was very loyal. He's a loyal guy. He's a loyal player. He loved this. He sincerely, genuinely loved this organization and this club. He wanted to be a part of this club for his career, essentially. Yeah. That's what I'm gathering from it. I don't know. Now that he's pulled away, the Band-Aid's been ripped, he's getting that taste of a different point of view situation in the league.
A winning culture.
A winning culture. He's just like Dylan Larkin. He's tired of losing. Yeah. He wants the ring.
I was actually going to bring that up too, but I was like, well, hockey's a little out of my realm at the moment. But I know that was, obviously Skubal was the big name that was moved from the Tigers, but another starter went as well with Casey Mize. And with that, I know you were talking pretty highly on one of the prospects you guys got back in Cash Mayfield.
Cash Mayfield is going to be one of those players that's going to be a very exciting player to watch over the next couple of years. I think when he makes a debut around the 2028 mark, I think he's going to be all right. I think he's going to be the real deal. He was the number 2 prospects for the Padres. Obviously, that doesn't mean much because we were looking at the top 100 prospects nationally, and I only see one Padre in there.
Yeah.
So that being said, it's a development thing, and if we can prove anything, then the Tigers can develop the shit out of pitchers. And Cash Mayfield's a left-handed pitcher. I'm excited for him. I mean, he's not Tariq Skubal. Could he be?
Could he be?
Who knows?
The possibilities are out there for sure.
But, trading Casey Mize and Gabe Workman for Cash Mayfield and who was the other gentleman we got?
Jackson Wolf.
Jackson Wolf. Yeah, I mean, the future will tell, I don't know. Time will tell,
exactly.
And it's just one of those things. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, no, for sure. And kind of with that, we want to jump over to the football side of things. I know, last week we kind of covered the Bears, Lions, just going through the schedule predictions of the NFC North. We didn't quite get to the Packers and Vikings, ran out of time. So I do want to jump into that. But before we want to jump into that, I wanted to kind of speed run through, some NFL news that had come up so far. I know there was a lot over the last week and a half so far with training camp, a lot of extensions, injury news, different things like that. So I think the newest and biggest news that we've got out so far was that Bijan Robinson makes NFL history with signing a 3-year, $75 million extension with the Falcons, which does make him the highest paid running back in NFL history.
For now.
For now, exactly. Oh yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs. But that wasn't even the only move that the Falcons made just this week. Was they actually went and got extended their guard in Matthew Bergen to a 4-year, $96 million deal. So it kind of shows the Falcons seem like they're ready to spend some money. I don't know if it's in the right places. Obviously Bijan, but I don't know.
I was just looking. I'm like, wow, they're paying that guard almost as much as they're paying Bijan Robinson. Like, he must be the real deal, you know what I mean?
He's good.
I don't know. Yeah, obviously, really solid star power linemen are hard to come by. What do you think about that Zay Flowers signing? He just signed a 4-year, $140 million extension with the Ravens. Zay Flowers.
If you think I'm an Alex Bregman hater, Zay Flowers, that's just another thing. Like, there's so much hype around Zay Flowers. I don't see it. I don't think he deserved any of the 2 Pro Bowls he's got. Maybe the first one. Maybe the first. Last year, no way. You're telling me that there is that whole AFC, that there weren't 4, 5, 6 more receivers that are better than him? No way. I think he is overhyped. He is undersized. Yes, he makes plays sometimes, but I bet on him. And what does he do? He does not produce.
He got me 4 yards out of 25 there at the end of the season. He had a drop issue. I mean, maybe I'm the only one that sees it, and people argue, like, yeah, well, Zay Flowers, he's actually solid. Look at his numbers. Look at his games. I mean, is a lot of his stats coming from garbage time? I mean, he, to me, doesn't seem like a standout clutch player.
No.
And I can tell you what, he's on my do not bet list. I mean, I don't know about you, but I actually do have one of those lists. And Zay Flowers, you're in there.
Yeah, I think that out of 28 out of 32 teams, Zay Flowers would only be a starting receiver on 4 of those teams. I don't even think he deserves the starting role on the Ravens. If I'm being completely honest, I don't mean disrespect to Zay Flowers that much, but I'm sorry, I just don't see
He's getting paid as a number 1.
He's getting paid as a number 1. Does he produce like a number 1?
I don't think so.
Put him on another team. Put him on.
I think he starts for the Lions.
You think he's a starter?
I think he would. I
think
I like Isaac Tesla, but like Zay Flowers as a number 3, bro. Like,
hey, you're gonna pay? Are you gonna go and pay what? $140 million?
I wouldn't pay $20 million for him.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, he's a third though. Like, he's getting paid as a 1 though. He's not a starter on 32 teams for sure.
No,
but he does start on most teams for the right price. He reminds me a lot, and I'm probably gonna get hate for this. He reminds me a lot of a Greg Dortch.
Okay, I could see it.
I mean, Greg Dortch is a lot of people don't know who he is. He came over from the Cardinals. He's not a very big name. You know what? For name's sake, Christian Kirk is what he reminds me of more. Christian Kirk is a solid player. Everybody knows him. But is he a number one? No, but he produces like a solid number two.
Yeah, I'd say solid number two. I would take Michael Wilson over
right.
him.
Absolutely.
100%. But
I don't know. That's just opinion.
No,
opinion.
Hey, I get it. We also did have Jadeveon Clowney returning to where it all began, back to the Texans on a 1-year deal.
That'll be exciting.
I mean, if he could fit in with that defense, that was one of the best last season. I mean, we all know he was a very big letdown for what he produced in college. Very big letdown.
Absolutely.
But he's still an athlete. You know, fit into. I
think his college days definitely are his best days, right?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, his NFL career was kind of shadowed by his college. He was still good in the NFL. I think he was an up and down player. He was a drifter amongst the league. He just wasn't what the NFL wanted at the time, you know. He was a bridge guy. He was a depth guy. He starts everywhere he goes.
It just wasn't what he produced in college.
Absolutely. He wasn't that monster
he was drafted to be this menace on defense.
The aura of a defense.
Exactly. And it just didn't work out that way, unfortunately. But got some Lions news out of this week, too. I saw you guys picked up a linebacker.
Yeah, former Pro Bowl linebacker Devin White to a 1-year deal. I'm excited. He is older.
Yeah.
There's a reason there's a former Pro Bowler on the name, right?
That's
so,
true.
I mean, he is he's going to be a guy to watch. I mean, he played with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a little bit, right? And the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't know too much on his history, but you know what? I heard of the name. I know the name, and you know what? It's hard to get Pro Bowl. At least it used to be before this past year. I mean, Shador Sanders.
Shador Sanders
ruined the Pro Bowl for me.
I think you guys attacked the wrong position group. I mean, I get getting some depth, bringing in
well, we had some injuries
veteran,
in the linebacker core, and on top of losing Alex Anzalone.
We
needed the linebacker.
I guess so. I mean, I think that maybe the corner position or safety position might be addressed, but I mean, it's okay.
Definitely needs.
It's okay. But yeah, and then DeAndre Hopkins is going to keep the door open for other NFL opportunities, but he is going to accept a coaching position as an assistant wide receiver coach for Georgia Tech.
I think that's where he belongs. I think he's gave this league, this game enough. In general, you know, I think he gave his everything to this league and the fan base. I think he doesn't owe this game anymore, and I think him going off and teaching the next generation of receivers will be amazing. I think Georgia Tech is going to have some of the most disciplined receivers, some of the most I don't know, inspired receivers, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I'm lost in the sauce on it. DeAndre Hopkins, I did not expect to lead the NFL. But you know what? He gave his everything to this game, and to give a little more to the kids of the Georgia Tech offense there.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I mean, one of the best receivers of obviously our generation, and the way that he was able to just go up, catch balls. I mean, he had great hands, and I mean, I never thought we might have seen him in an NFL jersey for the last time, it might seem like that might be it, but you know, a lot of crazy things happen. I mean, we got Odell Beckham Jr. back in the league. Who knows what happens? I mean,
that was crazy.
Possibilities are crazy, but then on to the 49ers news. So you got some wide receiver things going on as well, huh?
Yeah, Ricky Pearsall. He another completed season here. He is out for the season due to a lingering PCL injury. They are bringing back Deebo Samuels because of it. Deebo Samuels is a guy I never thought would rejoin the 49ers. I felt like he had issues there, but you know what? He's coming back on a 1-year deal in place of Ricky Pearsall.
Look at the old head.
Absolutely. Is Ricky Pearsall ever going to play a complete season?
I don't know. I mean, this was the same injury that he was going back and forth on last year.
Absolutely.
And then now it just kind of flared back up. It looks like he needs surgery for is why he's out for the season.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're looking at a 49ers team that's a lot of star players coming off of season-ending injuries, including like Nick Bosa, and then you got Fred Warner.
Yeah.
Now your receiving core is, like I said, a bunch of old heads. You got Mike Evans. You got
Mike
you got Debo. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be very interesting because I saw this too, is that Mike Evans is already having a hamstring injury that he's dealing with. He's out of training camp like last day or two or something.
I don't know what it is with the
He's
49ers.
got hamstrings worse than me.
Absolutely. As he should. I don't know what's going on in San Francisco, but those guys cannot stay healthy for a long term.
Maybe it's because they practice next to like a power plant. I mean, that might just be
absolutely.
Some things there.
Absolutely agree. But it's just funny to me that it worked out, Christian McCaffrey, but you're going to bring an injury-plagued running back over to San Francisco, a team that already has injury problems. He ended up working out. He doesn't really get hurt too often, but he still has his bruises. But anyway, everybody around that guy is getting hurt though.
Yeah.
I mean it's ridiculous.
And then I know we got a Saints player that got a bag as well, huh?
Chris Olave.
4 years, up to $132 million extension.
That guy's one concussion away from being done for the NFL.
But when he's healthy, I'm a Chris Olave lover. I agree. He is one concussion. That's a lot of money to pay to somebody that gets hit in the head a little too hard, and they're done. And
all the time.
They eat that. They eat that money. The Saints are screwed.
100%, because they are one of the most broke franchises out there.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy were Eli. Me and Eli were actually looking up the salary cap. The Saints are broke, man.
That bad? On who?
I mean, this was a little while ago. This was a little bit ago, but I don't know. That's the thing. I just don't understand how an organization's so broke.
I mean,
you pay the wrong pieces.
I guess so. I don't know. And for a franchise that's not putting up a lot of wins, but
yeah, you get your money's worth, I guess.
But we did have some Bears news as well. Is that Kobe Bryant hyperextended his knee in a one-on-one drill versus Cole Kmet. He will be out for 8 to 10 weeks. Absolutely a crusher for us to now have to worry about a safety room that is very thin. Very thin.
So I thought Adunze came on and said you wouldn't have to worry about him.
Adunze did. Dr. Adunze was wrong. This is why he plays football and he's not a medical examiner.
Facts. So he's out 8 to 10 weeks.
8 to 10 weeks. We would be lucky to see him back. I think they planned it out. Would be like maybe the first matchup against the Packers.
No kidding.
Maybe
8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, so that's very unfortunate. I mean, obviously we hope he gets better soon. We're gonna need him for sure.
That is so crazy though, because I was joking around with you last week about So for those of you who are curious about this, I like to mess with him a lot, and we see each other every day, and we're with each other hours on hours every day. So anyways, I like to throw my shots in there, and he's a very advocate Bear fan, very diehard. And when I was going through my phone, I just had this great idea to look up the Bears roster and just pick out the biggest name I could see. And Kobe Bryant came up because, he is a new sign. And I go out there and I said, yo, man, Kobe Bryant just got carted off the field. He's done for the season. This was last week. Yesterday, he looked at me dead in the face, said, quit putting shit in the universe. You just manifest that. And it shows me the article saying Kobe Bryant was helped off the field with an apparent knee injury, and he was emotional. I was like, oh, shit. I feel bad for that now. So, Kobe Bryant, if you ever hear this message and you can see this, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you suck, man. You suck. This guy, get out of here with that. I would never do that to your Lions player, even, the ACL snatcher himself, but he got what he deserved.
Ironically enough, it is his knee.
Exactly. Karma is a bitch.
Can't be
but yeah, so also with some good news coming out is that the Bears are extending all-pro tackle Darnell Wright on a 4-year, $116 million extension, making him one of the highest paid offensive linemen in the NFL. And I gotta say, it's well deserved. Hell of a lineman, man. I'm happy about this one.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't have much to say about that. Congrats.
Whatever. Okay, so like I said, we'll get on to the schedule predictions. We're going to hit on the Packers, Vikings. Yep. I know you were going to go over the you were going to ask me for the Packers schedule, and I was going to ask you for the Vikings. No, vice versa, because I don't want to be too biased.
Yeah, you can't. If I ask you the questions on the Packers schedule, they're going to go 0-17. I don't know. You got some kind of personal vendetta against the Packers, you know what I mean?
Hey, just FTP. That's all I got to say about it. But I'll start off for you. We'll go through the Packers. Tell me what you think the predictions are going to be, and we'll kind of see where that matches up with our predictions from, obviously, last week's podcast. So, looks like we are going to be getting Week 1. The Packers are going to be, looks like they're going to be at Minnesota to open the season up. What are we thinking?
Packers always seem to win Week 1. They always start hot, but the Vikings for some reason are always right there in game ones too. This is a tricky one, being such an early game in the season, a divisional game.
No Micah Parsons.
Give me Vikings. Vikings will win that game.
Vikings take it over the Packers.
I think the Vikings will take this game out of the S. Sorry. I think the Vikings will take this game just out of the fact that the Packers just won't show up. And without Micah Parsons, their defense really isn't that good. And if Kyler Murray is going to be about it, he's going to show it in that game.
So Week 1. So we got Packers at 0-1. Then they are going on the road again to the Jets,
where they will take that dub.
All right, so we're 1-1.
They will definitely take that.
Then they're finally going to have their home opener hosting the Atlanta Falcons.
They're going to beat the Atlanta Falcons there in Lambeau. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's the first game, home opener against the Falcons. Lambeau's a different place, man.
Okay.
Packers take it.
2-1, and then they are going back on the road to play the Buccaneers.
Yep. That's a loss.
That's a loss? Okay.
I think the Bucs at home are a very hard team to beat. Baker Mayfield is just playing at a high level, a very exciting level. I love Baker Mayfield. And I don't think Jordan Love's going to have what it takes to beat Baker Mayfield. I think Baker Mayfield's got a lot more to play for this year. He just had his second child, if you didn't know that already.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Maverick Mayfield,
Yeah.
So I think this season's going to be a good one for him.
Okay.
He's feeling lucky.
And the contract also on the table,
baby.
the negotiating, that's gone a little bit.
He's trying to prove he's top 10. Come on.
That's fair. All right, so that's going to put us at what we had 2-2.
Yep.
And then we're going on to Bears at Packers.
I think they split. Is this one at home for the Bears?
Nope, the Packers are hosting this one.
All right. Well, I think the Packers are going to go into that game with a dub because I don't think the Bears can beat them at home 2 times in a row.
Just saying, like I said last time, I don't think Caleb Williams has lost in Lambeau yet, but okay. Anyways.
He definitely has.
He's not.
He has. 2 years ago.
Lost? No, his rookie year, he beat the Packers at home.
Not in Lambeau.
Yes, we won in the last game. We
need to fact check that.
Fact check it. I'll look at Caleb Williams' record at Lambeau. Caleb Williams' record at Lambeau. Let's see. And what is Caleb Williams' record at Lambeau Field? Oh, he's 1-1.
That is so weird.
He did. He won his rookie year. We lost last year. We beat them when they came to us. That's right. Yep. Okay. Gotcha. Wow. When they won his rookie year, that was the first time a Bears quarterback won at Lambeau since 2015.
Tragic.
Whatever. Okay, so you said the Packers are taking that one over.
They are taking that dub.
So that's gonna put the Packers at 3-2.
Yep.
Going into hosting the Cowboys.
I think the Packers beat the Cowboys because everybody likes to beat the Cowboys. Come on.
Okay, so 4-2 then.
Yep.
Oh, look at this one. It looks like your Lions.
Packers lose.
Oh, just like that.
We're sweeping the Packers. We're sweeping the Packers.
Didn't you get swept by the Packers last year?
We got swept by the Vikings too, but we swept you guys. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm bringing up old shit, man. I get it. It's a different year. Come on now.
Okay. So that's gonna put you guys at 3, 4. It's gonna put you at 4-3. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4-3.
4-3. Yep.
And then you're going, or the Packers are gonna be hosting the Panthers after that one.
Packers win.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
5-3 then, and then
is it true the Panthers starting quarterback this week is going to be Kenny Pickett for preseason?
well, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna play.
No, of course not. But do you see a Kenny Pickett start over Bryce Young this year?
No way.
No,
Kenny Pickett, no way. No way. I'm just saying, okay. So, yeah, then you guys are going on. You said that Packers are going to beat the Panthers, correct?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 5-3.
5-3.
Yep.
Gotcha. And then Patriots are going to host the Packers after that.
That's going to be a loss over there in Foxborough, buddy.
All right, so that's going to move on to 5-4.
Yep.
Before they have the second matchup against the Vikings this time, Packers are going to be hosting.
Packers are going to win that.
Okay, so 6-4. Ooh, here's a fun one.
Yeah.
Packers are going on the road to play the Rams.
I think the Rams take that, but not by much.
Oh, not by much.
I really don't see that game being a blowout. I honestly think the Rams will win, but they're not gonna blow them out.
Okay, so you're saying what? That's 6-5, right? I'm mathing.
Yes.
6-5.
No, sorry, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7-5.
7-5. Sorry, I must have skipped one. And then the Packers are going to go back on the road. Oh, after the Rams game, can you stay on the road to play the Saints?
Saints are gonna lose that. Yeah, Packers are gonna win that one.
Okay, so that's what, 7-6?
8-6. 8-5. Packers are gonna win.
Oh, duh. 8-5. sorry, not praying on their downfall.
How's that hold up? Saints ain't gonna take that.
Okay, then we got Bills at Packers. Packers hosting the Bills.
I think. You're right. 7-6, because the Rams are gonna win against the.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Sorry.
So 7-6.
Yeah, no, the Bills are gonna win that game.
Bills take that game. That's 7-7.
Yep.
Then they're going to be going to the Sunshine State once more. No, I'm sorry. They're actually going to be hosting Miami. My apologies. Hosting Miami.
Home, right. They beat Miami pretty subtly.
Okay, so that's 8-7, and then they are coming to Chicago,
where they will lose
on Christmas Day. And you said they're going to lose. The Bears will take
100%.
that one.
Absolutely.
So 8-8, and then we have the Texans. Packers are hosting the Texans.
They will beat the Texans.
Okay, so you have 9-8. This is messed up. You missed a game somewhere.
We're at
8-9.
I missed a game.
Yeah, I should probably be. Okay, sorry. Let me go back to. I should be keeping this, but you were doing it. So my
was that
apologies.
the last week? Because we played the Lions.
There's 2.
The Lions.
I know.
Twice.
That's why I was like, that schedule's not right. Okay, so
well,
Vikings,
they usually have one of the last games missing.
So 0-1,
Yeah.
1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4. You said that the Vikings are going to lose both times to the Packers?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, so that would be 6-4.
No, I said the Vikings are going to beat the Packers week 1.
Yeah, so you said the Packers will beat them at when they host the Vikings?
They're going to be 1-1. Yep, and the second matchup is when they win. The Packers, that is.
Okay, 6-5. Yeah, 6-5. Perfect. 6-5, 7-5, 7-6, 8-6, 8-7, and then you said they're going to beat that, so it would be 9-7. 9-7 going into the final week would be Lions going to the Packers.
Sweep.
Packers finish at 9-8. That's what we're predicting at. Is that going to be where you think that's going to be? You think that's going to be towards the bottom?
Third place.
Third place. So you're saying Vikings after them?
Oh, Vikings. What?
You would think the Bears? You know what?
Yes, I think the Vikings are taking fourth.
Okay. 9-7. All right. I mean, 9-7, 9-8. Sorry, but I like that. Okay.
It's realistic. I mean, going off of last year's teams, I mean the Vikings are one of those dumb teams where they are not good, but they'll beat anybody.
They will.
But they'll also lose to everybody.
Hey, I'm not counting it out.
Sorry, Minneapolis. You guys are the most inconsistent team I've ever watched. And I'm a Lions fan. Come on.
All right, and then you had you were gonna go through the Vikings for you.
Yes. Yep. Now the Vikings. So I don't know. The Vikings they're a good team, but they're never a great team.
Hey.
They're kind of like my my Notre Dame Irish of old. Obviously, we're great now.
How do you feel about the Natty a few years ago?
Anyways, all right. So we're gonna start off week 1. Packers at the Vikings.
I think I'm gonna ride it out with you. I think the Vikings take that win.
Absolutely. All right. We got week 2. Vikings at the Bears. Of course, you got the Vikings winning, right?
The Bears.
The Bears. All right. So you got a 1-1 Vikings. Week 3, the Vikings are going down to Tampa Bay, Florida. I know, right?
Vikings are going to Tampa. I'm sorry. I'm on you. I'm on the Baker hype train with you. I think he's going to have a great season. So
I think so too. Honestly,
I think he'll carve up the Vikings a little bit.
I think the Bucs do cover that game pretty well.
All right.
All right. Week 4. So right now you got the Vikings at 1-2.
Correct.
So we're going to have the Dolphins coming to Minneapolis.
This is going to be a surpriser. I think the Dolphins beat mine.
No way. What?
Yep. I watched it happen. I think it was almost last year. They had a very competitive game. I think the Dolphins may have won.
Always, yeah.
I think the Dolphins may have won, and I just think this is going to be a surprising game. I think the Dolphins are still going to be ass, but...
So you think the Vikings are going to be 1-3
correct
by week 4?
Correct.
It's fitting. Now, week 5, they go down to New Orleans. They lose to 2 tragic franchises in a row? Or no?
No, I think their defense will get them the win. So, yeah.
All right, 2-3.
Yeah.
All right. Then the Vikings will host the Colts, week 7.
See, this is a very hard one to go off of because
really
you
is.
don't know if you're going to get that Danny Dimes we got at the beginning of last season before he got hurt.
You know.
Just saying.
Week
but
6 against the Colts. Yeah, I think Danny Dimes will show up. I mean, he was there all year. I mean, outside of the injury, but
give me the Colts.
Yeah. All right. And week 7, we got the Vikings at the Lions. Trap game.
You said Vikings at the Lions?
Oh yeah. Don't matter. Vikings took it to us both places last year.
No, that's the starting part.
Backup doesn't matter. We're here.
Give me the Lions winning that one.
Thank you. I have my doubts. We got the Bills coming to the Vikings.
Oh, come on.
Bills it is.
Vikings destroy them. Not
Shut up. Now we got the Vikings going back to Green Bay.
Okay, so this is their first matchup with Green Bay. So they're at Green Bay.
This is their second matchup. They're at Green Bay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me the Packers taking that game.
All right. Yeah, and Lambeau makes sense. Now we got the Vikings at 49ers going to the West Coast.
Oh, 49ers. Yeah, for sure.
Even a hurt 49ers, I think.
If 9 plays a single snap at quarterback this year, they may finish worse than what the Dolphins are going to finish, if we're being completely honest about it.
Even the Jets?
I wouldn't test it. If I see the 9 I saw last season, anything is possible.
I told everybody this right when he was still in college. 9 is not it, dude.
9 is not
like
it.
he played quarterback for Michigan. Okay, I get it.
Got a natty though.
Tom Brady played quarterback too. He did, but it
did
wasn't
get a
because
natty.
of his arm.
No,
Many
fair.
people argue. I'm looking at my friends. I get it.
That's fair.
I'm just not a Michigan guy. All right, after that, the Vikings will host the Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons. We can't. The whole NFC North cannot sweep the Falcons.
Yes, they can.
They can't do it. And the team that's not going to do it and is going to stop the sweep is going to be the Vikings. Give me the Tua train dismantling the Vikings defense. Give me 9.
You need medicated.
Throwing Jesse Bates 4 picks. Give it to me.
All right, I'll give it to you. And then staying right there in the NFC South. Panthers coming up to Minneapolis.
God. I feel so bad going through looking at all these L's. I promise I'm not being biased. I promise you.
If anyone's going to be biased, it'd be me. That's why I'm not doing the Vikings schedule.
No, I know. That's why I'm not being biased. I think the Panthers win. I think the Panthers are the better team.
Absolutely. I think the Panthers are a very underrated team.
And I don't think Minnesota is just in that place to have a good season. They could. I want to hear.
They'll still have a close to winning record. They will have a close to 500 record.
Oh, not looking at.
I do believe
standpoint so far.
Right now, I get that they are not going to be. They're going to be hunting for a 5th win.
Yeah, this is kind of concerning. I actually kind of feel bad, but
they're going to come right. Well, after that Panthers game, they got the Patriots. Super Bowl runner-up. It's not even. I mean, is it a trap game? No, not that bad.
It is a trap game because we don't know if we're gonna see a Drake May from last season again or if it's gonna be a Jaden Daniels situation. But you know what? Yeah, of course we'll take the realistic answer. I'm not gonna. There's gonna be some upsets in here, obviously, but yeah, Patriots absolutely are the better team.
Well, the Lions are going to the Vikings. Following week.
I'm gonna take the Lions losing to Minnesota.
Okay. Speaking of Jaden Daniels.
He's
coming to Minneapolis.
Taking give me the Vikings beating the Commanders.
Think they're going on a little win train here, huh? All right.
They probably won't win.
They usually do finish the season strong, though. Vikings at the Jets.
Oh, yeah. Give me the Vikings beating the Jets.
Bears at Bears at Vikings.
Is this the second matchup, right?
It's week 17 right here.
Yeah, give me...
Is it 18 technically? Yeah.
Oh, this is the last season of the game?
This is the last game of the season.
Actually, I think we're going to be resting our starters. Give me Minnesota winning that game, too.
You're going to be resting your starters?
Yeah.
Do you understand at that point in the season, you're probably going to be contending for a fucking wild card spot?
Oh, no. We'll already be locked in the playoffs. And we'll lock you guys back in the basement. No, I'm just kidding. You'll have that third place bottle warmed up. Don't worry. Anyways, so that puts us at... What does that put us at? That puts us at the Vikings record going 1-3, 2-3, 2-6, 2-8, 2-10, 2-11, and then getting 4 wins. So that's going to put them at 6-11 to finish off the season.
Yeah, like I said, 500.
You weren't far off, right?
No, not at all. Yeah, no, it's just funny.
What's so funny?
The Vikings were on a very fast track to being so far in the basement last year. And then all of a sudden, finding their way out of that they found a way to crawl out of that stupid hole they were burying themselves in to beat everyone. It was pissing me off. They beat us. And we missed the playoffs by half a game.
They beat you how many times?
Twice.
I know. No, I think it's crazy.
How many times they beat you guys last year? Once?
We're not talking about that.
Right.
Anyways.
Very good divisional record.
Anyways, so we had the Packers going 9-8, and then we had Minnesota going 6-11. So that's kind of our which way on that. I don't think
on the board.
Wait. 6, yeah, that's 18 weeks. Never mind. Ooh, math. But yeah, we do want to jump back to baseball to kind of round things out a little bit. We had 2 series for both of our teams. Cubs did take last week's 4-game series against the Cardinals, which did give them back-to-back divisional series wins against the Pirates, then the Cardinals, so that was definitely huge for us. Game 1, the Cubs took it 7-3. Game 2, Cubs took it 10-2. And then Game 3, the Cardinals took it 3-2. To round out the series, the Cubs solidified that series win with a 4-2 win over the Cardinals. we did decide the player of the series for that. Listen, when you said it last week, I'm the biggest critic, so I feel like
just say it. Just say it.
Player of the series, Alex Bregman. You heard it. Alex Bregman, player of the series. He did go 10 for 18. He had 7 runs, a home run, and 3 RBIs across those 4 games.
I'll take those kind of stats every series, right?
That was big. Alex Bregman, I apologize only for the Cardinal series, but I do apologize. Still, number one critic right here. But
absolutely.
To break it down game by game, game 1 he went 4 for 5, 2 RBIs, a home run, 3 runs. Game 2, 3 for 5, 2 runs. Game 3 struggled a little bit, 1 for 4, but then bounced back. Game 4, he went 2 for 4, 1 RBI, 2 runs.
Those are the kind of stats players need to have every
I wouldn't complain so much about Bregman if
that was an every series thing. Yeah, Alex Bregman, do that every series. You're going to be on Cody's favorite list.
Yeah, just saying. There's small things make me happy here. Just saying. But,
absolutely.
Why don't you take the AAA send down?
AAA send down in the series was Ian Happ. He went 3 for 17. 5 strikeouts, 3 RBIs, and 1 run. That 1 run probably came from a walk.
No, actually, that 1 run was a clutch moment in one of the games. It was actually gave us a go ahead, I believe.
No kidding. Ian Happ for MVP.
It was clutch. When we did break it down for player of the game, he was in consideration for one of the games, but. Obviously,
but overall, he had a pathetic series.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Be more like Alex Bregman, Hap.
Whoa.
Anyways, that being said, the Tigers did lose to the Orioles in their series last week. It was very tragic. Orioles take game 1, 8-5, whatever. Game 2, Tigers demolish the Orioles 14-0. I'm thinking, all right, we're going to take the series game 3, right? We're up 7-0. Dude, this is the 7th inning. I was like, dude, Therese Scuba's starting. How's it? This could be his last farewell. What better way than going out on a dub? Boy, was I wrong. We called that bullpen in, and we blew that 7-0 lead so quick to lose that game 10-9. And extra innings. We lost that in, too.
Right? You guys went to the 12th?
We went to 12 innings, yep. It was garbage.
Yeah.
But you know what? There was some upside. There was some downside. But overall, it was a downside for the Tigers. Player of the series, I'm going to give it to Justin Holiday. He went 8 for 11, 3 RBIs, 3 runs. He's the one that kicked off that Game 3 comeback.
Yeah.
Anyways, he did good. He was consistent through all the series. I mean, 4 and 5, 2 runs in Game 1. Game 2, 2 and 3. 2 for 3. Game 3, he went 2 for 3, 3 RBIs, and 1 run. I mean, that was huge. I mean, that 3 RBI was freaking what kicked him off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with every highs, did you have anything on that?
No, I just wanted to say the AAA send down.
Yeah, you know what? I'll let you do it because it's garbage.
Dylan Digler. We gave him too much praise. from that Cubs series. Hey, and he took a step down, so he is going to be the AAA send down of the series. He went 2 for 16, 6 strikeouts, but hey, he did get a run.
1 run, game 1, baby. Let's go.
Through game 1, he was 1 for 5, a strikeout, and that is where he got the singular run. Game 2, 0 for 5, 3 strikeouts, and then game 3, 1 for 6, and 2 strikeouts.
Unfortunately, yep.
But you guys did bounce back. He did bounce back against the A's. You guys got that sweep, huh?
Them A's. Oh, my gosh. Have you ever seen a more poverty franchise?
Yeah, the Lions. Oh. Did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry.
I'm going to send the Yankees to the Stanley Cup. Get out of here, dude. Anyways, you know what? The player of the series, that's going to go for the A's. I mean, we swept them. We did great. Game 2 was a little tighter than it should have been. But you know what? 13-1 Game 1, 11-0 in Game 3, with a 6-0 count on the A's in the last month. I'm all right with that. I'm okay with that. You know that. You know what I mean?
Too much.
Player of the series, though, Spencer Torkelson. 7 for 14, 4 runs, 4 RBIs. Impeccable. Game 1, 3 for 4, 3 runs. Game 2, 2 for 5, 1 run, 1 RBI. Game 3, 2 for 5, 3 RBI. He is a betting monster.
He did a great series.
He had a good one.
He had a great series. I know that when we were looking it over, I mean, he was the one that stuck out the most.
Absolutely.
So I got to give it to Torkelson. But for the AAA send down to the series, and this was a surprise for as well. I don't know what's going on. Like, did you guys break your best players in the Cubs series? Because Riley Green went 0 for 8, 2 strikeouts, and he got benched for Game 3. He didn't even start Game 3. So you guys had this great series, but Riley Green was the bad side of it.
He was upset about the Tariq Skubal trade. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
You know, the whole clubhouse is trying to stay focused. It's a lot to stay focused on when you lose your best friend / ace pitcher / your day one. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, like, imagine losing a close friend of yours, the guy you guys kind of relied on. You know, I mean, that's a lot. I'm not saying that's Riley Green's reasoning, but I'm just saying.
So that's what you're saying is the reason why he was.
I've never seen him do so
and
bad.
1 strikeout in not only Game 1 but Game 2. That's the reason is because Tariq Skubal is no longer a Tiger.
That's what I'm going to tell myself. You know,
sleep that night?
you know, Riley Green has a heart. In reality, he was just in a slumpy series. He was just down. He was having a couple down games. That's why he didn't play Game 3. You know what? He rebounded.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping, yeah. We're hoping for that for sure.
Tonight we'll find out.
Yeah. But for the Cubs, they did, have their series with the Yankees, one that I look forward to. Definitely going to be a competition for sure, and they unfortunately did not walk out of that series with a series win. Game 1, they lost the Yankees, close one, 2-0. They did take Game 2, 5-2, and then, of course, Game 3, also a close one. They lost 2-1.
Yes.
It just seemed like we got to the point in the game where we had bases loaded. Oh, the Game 3. Oh, my God. Game 3, Horner up to bat. One of our most consistent hitters. He's got, I'm sorry. No, he's up. 3-0 count, bases loaded, and literally ball 4, and the ump calls it a strike. Obvious to everybody. It's not a strike. What does he do? He doesn't challenge it. It would have been walked in a run. Oh my gosh. It's a tied game. Not the case. Not the case, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I knew the Yankees were going to take that series. Same fashion the Detroit Tigers took the series against y'all.
Whatever. Anyways, player of the series.
Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones, 3 for 10, 2 home runs. His home runs came in Game 1 and Game 2. Game 1, he was 1 for 2. Game 2, he was 2 for 4. He also had 2 runs. Game 3 wasn't that good, but if you looked at the stat line, it could have gone either way for a few different Yankees. But he was 0 for 4 in Game 3. But, of course, we also have to hit on the AAA send-down as well.
Dude, Dance B. Swanson. Oh, my gosh. Can you get any worse?
I don't know.
0 for 10? 3 strikeouts? Game 1, 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts. Game 2, 0 for 3. Can you guess what Game 3 was? 0 for 4. 1 strikeout. Dude, the guy was allergic to the ball. And that's all right. That's fine.
Hey, remember off years, he was upset about the Tariq Skubal trade, bro. He was upset about it.
Who was? Yeah, because he's about to get cooked tonight by him.
Whoa.
I get it. Hey, dude, you guys get the wrath of the Tariq Skubal.
Hey, listen, we're not focusing on that right now. We're focusing on this right now.
He's like, man, we got out of there without having to face Skubal in that Tiger series. Yep, psych. We got him on the Dodgers now.
Listen, we're gonna bounce back. We took that big win last night, 10-5. Now we were talking about it. You said if there's a team to bet on in Game 2, the Cubs' history is Game 2. Unfortunately, it is against Skubal tonight, so I don't know how that's going to go.
This could go either way. Skubal could just have jitters, new team, new him, who knows? Maybe he misses the bus. I don't know. Either way, give me 10 strikeouts.
Give me 10 strikeouts.
Listen, hey, Paul Skeens had hell of strikeouts against y'all, and you guys still beat him.
I just think if we are going to beat them, it's has to be
their bullpen
tonight, and it has to be when Skubal is, of course, out. I don't know. It is going to be a little concerning.
Beat him with him in there.
But
you know what? The Cubs, I don't know if you guys have noticed or paid attention, the Cubs' Game 2 streak is unreal. Like, they're inconsistent in Game 1, Game 3. and they might lose series, but game 2, always a lock. So if you're a betting person, I'm not saying, nor am I condoning betting. Gambling's bad. Drop the gambling helpline here.
I'll make sure to put it up there.
Absolutely.
Later.
Bet on the Cubs.
Bet on the Cubs. Yeah, you heard it here from the Tigers. The Tigers fan right now against, his former A's favorite pitcher, Scooball. Take the Cubs tonight. But don't blame us if you lose money.
Yeah.
Not our fault. Not our
my
fault. Nope. But with that, I think we're going to call that an episode. Obviously a good time. If you guys like what you saw, drop a follow. I'll drop our usernames below. But
absolutely.
It's a good one, and we'll see you guys back same time next week.
And let us know if you want to see some more content or what kind of subjects you want us to hit on. We're always game.
But Jungle Boys out.
See ya.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got